Blocked on the Games Network, the Boston Celtics hosting the Portland Trailblazers. This is franchise mode, PlayStation 4 Pro. Brand new patch released yesterday, 1.22. And the game has been playing very smooth after recent patches, after 1.18, 1.19. It feels like a completely different game, and they added a lot of content, updated a lot of models. So right now, I'm playing the moment, which means I'm going to jump in at some point after the second quarter, after the third quarter starts rather, just to condense this video and not have it run too long. We won our last game against the Toronto Raptors in my franchise mode, which was incredible because I started a 12-minute a quarter game by accident, and I decided to play the entire thing, which is the first time I ever played a full game like that. So it felt really good winning, and we had a lot of good stats. Like Marcus Smart had 31 points, Kyrie had 40, Horford had 19. So that was fun. I'm about to jump in here. Now let me talk about the Boston Celtics. They're my favorite team in the NBA. OKC is my second favorite team, but Boston Celtics are by far my favorite team. I know what they're capable of, and they haven't been playing to that level recently. Last night, we lost against the Raptors, which was very disappointing, and not just because we lost, but the way we lost. We already beat them twice at home this season, but we lose when we go over to Toronto, apparently, and Kyrie, who's supposed to be our gunner, only scored 7 points. I don't think we had any player with over 20 points, and that just can't happen. And I was wondering, how did that happen? And I saw that Brad Stevens, he had a lot of substitutions. He got Time Lord some time. So he was trying to get everybody some minutes. But sometimes that's not how a game should go. Sometimes you have to stick with the main guys. Versus their starters, they had starters that had 30+ minutes. None of our starters got that. So when you don't give them the minutes and you're rotating too much, you don't give them a chance to dominate. So that's definitely an adjustment that he has to make, and I'm sure he's gonna realize that a little bit. That being said, we definitely have a playoff spot, and once you get into the playoffs, it almost doesn't matter what happened in the regular season. A team's gonna have to beat us 4 times. They're gonna have to beat us in 7 games if it comes down to that. And I don't think that's as easy as it is to say, as it is to do. So I still have high faith. When you go to the playoffs, you only play one team back to back, so you get to focus on just that team and leave everything else in the locker room. You do not have to prepare for a team the next day or another team. You get to play the same team and see what works, what doesn't. We've seen the Cavaliers come back down 3-1 against arguably the best team in NBA history, the best season a team ever had. And basically, it's because they're able to study their opponents, they're able to make adjustments, and so forth. So I definitely feel like we still have a high chance at coming out of the East. I expect it. I really do. We'll see what happens. We'll see how the season unfolds. Now, tonight we're playing Damian Lillard. I'm a huge fan of the Portland Trailblazers. I became a fan of Damian Lillard after he was the cover star for NBA Live 14. That being said, he's continued to ascend. Actually, it was ever since he hit that game-winning shot and eliminated the Rockets out of nowhere. A lot of people expected the Rockets to do big things that year, and Damian Lillard, all by himself almost, eliminated them. And then when the Portland Trailblazers decided to trade or get rid of LaMarcus Aldridge and stick with Lillard, it showed where their mind was at. And LaMarcus has gone off with the Spurs. He shows that he would have continued to be an asset to the Portland Trailblazers, but their focus was on Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard was their future, and he's proved that they made a really good choice in that. Would have been nice to have both LaMarcus and Damian, but Damian is pretty amazing. Alright, currently we're losing by 5 points. I don't think I've scored any points really, except that last one since I took over. Alright, good job, Morris. A lot of the player models are updated, including Morris. I'm not sure when he got updated, but he used to have a clean, bald phase. If you look at the way this game looked in the demo and the way it looks now, it's completely different. Oh my goodness! I wasn't sure why Damian made that shot, but he knew what he was doing, bro. That was almost half court. I'm still not sure why he took that shot, but he made it. Let's try to get Tatum from the perimeter. Woo! Nice and clean. Set him up for a pick, a pop, and got him the ball. Wanted to match their three-pointer. I wish every three I attempt is that successful, but that's not the case. That's never the case, actually. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot it. All right, we out. Gordon Hayward is going to continue to get better. Just because he's playing doesn't mean he has recovered 100%. Once he does, which could take up to 18 months, which it's probably been around 18 months since the injury, but once he starts to fully recover, you're going to see his speed come back, that burst of speed. Another three-pointer for Damian Lillard, and I don't expect anything less. I think we match up well against the Portland Trailblazers when we play them, but Damian Lillard definitely has what it takes to beat any team in the league. They've already defeated the Golden State Warriors this season, and I believe they did that twice. Not a lot of teams can say that they beat the Warriors twice in one season. Terry Rozier will go to the line. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, I've seen people commenting to do more commentary vids. Wow, these are horrible free throws. All right, let's get the last one. Still no good. So I've seen people commenting that I should do more commentary videos. The only time I don't do commentary videos is when I'm at my girlfriend's house. I take my whole PS4 there so I can continue to make videos. But my recording setup, my mic, all of that is back home. So whenever I go to my girl's house, I don't get to do any commentary. And there's also a bunch of noise, the kids and so forth. Alright, so we're down by 9. Very disappointing third quarter. Let's take it straight to the fourth. If you're interested in seeing that 12-minute a quarter video, it's broken up into 3 videos. So the fourth quarter is the shortest one. The fourth quarter comes in its entirety, and the other ones are split by a quarter and a half. So the first video goes to the middle of the second quarter, and the second video picks up from there and goes to the end of the third. And I switched the camera angle a couple times throughout the video, with the exception of the fourth quarter, which I left in my favorite angle, the ESPN camera angle. I just read that the WNBA might be coming to NBA 2K19. So somebody asked me what I thought about this. If it's only a cameo in the story mode or something, then it'll be a little minor. Won't be too much of a big deal. If they actually have all the teams, then expect them to have a full franchise mode and all these things that we never got in NBA Live with the WNBA. 2K would definitely provide it. So if you're a fan of the WNBA, look out for that. I'm not a hater of 2K. I want both games to succeed. I just love NBA Live 19 tremendously. Like, NBA Live is my baby, NBA Live has always been my baby, and I think it's better than 2K. I'm not just saying, oh, I prefer Live. I really think it's better than 2K. Like, I really do. The graphics, the gameplay, the movements, the player movements. For me, Live feels very responsive. And it's crazy because people used to say the other thing, that 2K is very responsive and Live is very sluggish. But I think it's just players not being able to make the adjustment. Because for me, who has been playing NBA Live and had to make the adjustment with 2K in recent years, Live is more to my liking. Oh my God, pass it to the wrong person. Alright, we're still not out of this game, even though we're playing like crap. I guess I'm not really in the playing mode right now, per se. Oh man, I looked down to see who texted me for 1 second, and they pulled a fast one on me. All right. Let's see if we could get Kyrie for the 3. Or Tatum. No good. I'm just kind of out of it right now. Have to get ready for work in a little bit. Thinking about school because I start classes this week. And thinking about how the Celtics are going to do tonight, because it's very frustrating to see how we're performing. Just as frustrating as it is to see how I'm performing. In and out. Seems like they've made it harder to make contested shots, which I know is something that Exceeding Next Gen loves to complain and whine about. My argument to Exceeding Next Gen about that contested shots are broken and all this stuff, it sounds like he gets a lot of people beat his ass in NBA Live, and all he can say is that he doesn't like the contested shot. It seems like a lot of people make shots on him and make him look silly. My argument to him would be that almost every single shot in the NBA is contested. So when you see KD make a crazy three-pointer, a lot of the time it's contested, and he makes it. That's just the NBA. As a matter of fact, having a shot contested sometimes helps the shooter with the timing and the motion, because he could clearly see that he has to get it over the hand, and for whatever reason it just helps with the shot. Whereas we've seen players take open shots like Draymond Green when they let him shoot, and they don't know what they're doing. But getting that, when they let him shoot at the line and then he traveled by accident. So, and it was because he didn't have that defense on him that will give him that motion and that adrenaline and that timing. Look at Klay Thompson when he scored 37 points in the third quarter. Just look at that quarter. Doesn't miss a single shot, and most of those shots were contested. Every single one of them. So I don't know what Exceeding Next Gen is talking about. Come on. Like I said, it sounds like he just didn't like losing. Yeah, now we definitely lost this game. I wasn't even paying attention to the clock, the score. Down 13. Disappointing video, but I'll take the L. Next time I'll have more time before work, and I'll do the full game and get into the swing of things before the fourth quarter. It would be nice if we could stop them here and get one more shot off. Preferably a 3, just to make the score look a little better. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. This video was pathetic, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about the new patch and wanted to keep it condensed. Damian Lillard was pretty much unstoppable, and I only took over in the second half, but that's not an excuse. I should still have won. Still have got it done. Can't believe it that I didn't do it. I'm buns. Yeah, you know I got a son. Let's just go to the top plays. Actually, I want to see how much points Lillard scored. I know he was the player of the game. Lillard scored 27 points. Jesus, he didn't score all those on me. Still 5th place in the Eastern Conference. Rockets beat the Hornets. Top plays. Kyrie getting in there. If you really want to see me perform better, check out the Oklahoma City Thunder versus Nuggets game. I played the full game there with commentary as well. Or check out one of the 12-minute quarters of the game with the Raptors as the Celtics. Who the Celtics got next? Friday we got Washington, then we got Houston, and then Golden State. Woo! I can't wait for that game. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Peace.